Hello and welcome. Today, we're diving into a family of languages that has shaped human history, religion, and, believe it or not, the very alphabet we use every single day. We're going to explore the incredible story of the Semitic languages.
So let me just start with a question for you. You use it all the time, you learned it as a kid, but have you ever really stopped and wondered, where does the word alphabet actually come from?
Well, the answer isn't just a simple definition. It's really a clue, a key that unlocks a 5,000-year-old story that stretches across deserts and ancient empires. So let's follow that clue.
First up, let's uncover that very secret and connect our modern alphabet directly to its ancient roots.
Okay, so the story starts with the Semitic language family. It's a major branch of an even bigger family tree, the Afro-Asiatic family. We're talking origins that go back over 5,000 years. But what really makes it stand out is this totally unique feature, a word structure built on consonantal roots. Don't worry, we'll get to exactly what that means in just a minute.
Now, this was a huge innovation. A total game changer. Before this, writing systems were incredibly clunky, using all these complex symbols for whole words or syllables. But early Semitic speakers, specifically the Phoenicians, they pioneered a revolutionary idea: one simple symbol for one basic sound. And just like that, the alphabet was born.
And here it is, the big reveal, the answer to our question. The word alphabet is a direct echo from the past. It's basically a mashup of Aleph and Beth, the names of the very first two letters of the ancient Phoenician alphabet. So yeah, every time you say that word, you're speaking a little piece of Semitic history. Pretty cool, right?
All right, now let's travel even further back in time to find out how these ancient voices were first written down.
Let me introduce you to Akkadian. As far as we know, this is the oldest recorded Semitic language out there. It was spoken in ancient Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization, home to the great Babylonian and Assyrian empires.
And because they wrote on these durable clay tablets with a script called cuneiform, we have this incredible window into their world. These tablets saved everything from legal codes and business deals to incredible literature like the famous Epic of Gilgamesh. Akkadian was the dominant language for centuries before it was eventually replaced by another Semitic language, Aramaic, around 500 BCE.
So, you might be asking yourself, how can languages that sound so different, like ancient Akkadian and modern Arabic, even belong to the same family? Well, the secret is in their shared linguistic DNA.
And that linguistic DNA is the consonantal root system. Think of it like a secret code. At the heart of it all is a skeleton of 3 consonants that carries a core concept. By just changing the vowels you slot in around that skeleton, you can create a whole family of related words.
Let's use a real example to see just how this works. Take the 3 consonants KTB. In Semitic languages, this root always carries the core idea of writing.
And check this out. This is where the magic happens. Using that KTB root, you just play around with the vowels. So kataba means he wrote. Change the vowels, and kitab becomes book. Add a prefix, and maktab is an office or a desk, literally a place of writing. It's such an elegant and efficient system.
Now that we understand the basic structure, let's look at the incredible journey these languages have taken through history. This timeline really shows you this dynamic history of languages rising and falling. As power shifted, so did language. Akkadian gave way to Phoenician, which spread thanks to traders. Then Aramaic rose to become the common language of these huge empires, only to be succeeded in turn by the rapid global spread of Arabic, which really took off in the 7th century.
And what's really crucial here is that these languages had totally different fates. Akkadian is extinct now. It's only studied by scholars reading those ancient tablets. Ge'ez survives, but mostly as a sacred religious language in Ethiopia. Hebrew has this absolutely unique story. It was revived after centuries to become a modern living national language. And then of course you have Arabic, which just exploded into a global language with over 400 million speakers today. So this is kind of what the family map looks like today. You see this vast area of the Arabic-speaking world stretching all the way across North Africa and the Middle East. Over here, in the Horn of Africa, you've got thriving communities speaking Amharic and Tigrinya. And then, in these little pockets, you can still find people speaking Neo-Aramaic, a direct descendant of that ancient imperial language. This family is very much alive.
So, let's wrap this up by reflecting on why this ancient language family is still so profoundly important in our modern world.
It's because these aren't just systems of communication, they are carriers of culture and faith for billions of people. I mean, think about it. The foundational texts of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam were all written in Semitic languages. They are the vessels for some of humanity's most influential spiritual and philosophical ideas.
There's a quote from our source material that just captures this so beautifully. The words of our ancestors may seem distant, yet they carry the winds of history, shaping the world in silent currents. You know, their influence isn't always loud, but it is a constant, powerful force that's still shaping our world.
So I'll leave you with this. Just like the word alphabet contains this whole 5,000-year-old story, every language is basically a living museum. So what ancient echoes and hidden histories are carried in the words you speak every day? Thanks for watching.